meme list. Like
Beginners.
you're gonna have homework. You're gonna have
A
to
guide
like
to meming.
watch. Yeah, we're gonna have to get you educated.
All right. We'll get there.
Alrighty, so off the bat, we got an Axe ban, an Invoker ban, and a Witch Doctor ban.
Pretty
More respect bans.
all
And
right.
I
Do
feel
we
like the
have
Axe is just like nobody likes playing against Axe.
No, definitely not. I mean, you call him and then he blade mails you and then you're just dead. Like, what just happened?
One call and I am die.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that's exactly what it is. A
Oh,
TA.
TA. Maybe they're planning on a really strong mid laner where TA would counter pretty hard. I feel like that
Mm-hmm.
gives away a little bit, but definitely a good she's a good laner. She's kind of OP right now, maybe that's why.
Yeah.
With her
Hmm.
Crystal Maiden Silencer. I think the Silencer, I mean, like I said, I'd like to see him mid. I see that a lot in pro games, but yeah, probably not. We'll see.
Yeah, I know Gabe. Okay, so the only reason why I know a lot about Gabe is because Gabe and I are friends and we play like a lot of games together.
Okay.
So Gabe has been playing some support silencer lately, but I'm not gonna like say that that's what this is. Like
Right.
silencer is one of those heroes. Like you pick him early, and then you can decide
Put
later
him,
which role
yeah.
you want him in,
He's
depending
definitely
on
really
their bans.
versatile. I agree.
Exactly.
Yeah. And again, with this Crystal
So
Maiden, she's really good at babysitting the hard carry, you know, with her lockdown of the what is this called again? The frostbite and her
mhm.
her ultimate for team fight.
Yeah,
Gosh, yeah. Clockwork.
yeah,
I like him a lot actually. He's been showing up a lot in this meta. His battery assault interrupts a lot of heroes while they put it when he puts him in his cogs. He's a good
yeah.
laner.
He's so annoying. Like,
Oh my
but
god.
it feels so nice to get to land like a really sick hook shot
Yeah,
and like, kind of blind hook shot and land one.
yeah, I agree. And then again with the Sand King, he's a good laner too with his caustic, you know, killing everyone who is melee near him. So
A Luna ban. Man, I love Luna. I love playing as Luna.
what did we call her? The Scottish space warrior or something?
Something like that. I don't know. Her in
I
her
can,
weird jumpsuit.
yeah, right, and her hat. I like the troll ban. I feel like lately he's been really annoying to deal with. He'll just bash people to death. He's just really frustrating, and his ultimate with his attack speed really frustrating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially, I always feel like, and I know this is probably just like me, like my experience bias, but I always feel like troll will like always get a bash coming out of invis.
Right,
Like if
always.
he when he gets his shadow blade, like I don't know, it's like scripted, I swear.
It is. I really think it is. And I'm thank God there's no bristleback this game.
Yeah.
Jeez.
OP hero.
Yeah.
Ice Frog, please nerf.
Disruptor ban, he's a good support too, I think, for especially in lane with his electric gosh, I have to get better at these names, but his thing that falls over your head and he's just like electrifying you, so all the time.
Mm-hmm. But there's something so satisfying about playing Disruptor and glimpsing someone who just TP'd into lane
Oh my
and
goodness.
send them back to Fountain.
It just makes me want to uninstall the game when I'm like, oh my god, team fight, everyone's TP in, and then you just end up back at home like, what just happened?
It's the greatest feeling.
I mean, I guess if you're the disruptor.
Yeah, true. And like his Thunder Strike is really good harass in the early game.
Right,
And then
there it is. That's the name.
and then just like something just feels so wrong about being able to pull someone back like 1800 units. Just
Right?
like it's like what is even? I don't think I can look at. Okay, no, I can't look at like his skills right now. I don't remember what the max range is, but it's like 1800 or like 2000.
Yeah, to get
You
pulled
just
all the way back.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
Ooh, a life stealer. Oh,
And a Pudge, man,
I
that was a quick
like.
pick.
Yeah, they have a plan for sure. I like the Pudge. I mean, he's just a troll hero for me. I don't know. There's just something about him where you pick a Pudge and it's like you don't know if the guy's being serious or if he's actually really good.
Oh yeah, it's like he's one of those heroes where he make or breaks your game. So he's either a really good Pudge or he's just a god awful. Like this is my
A
first time
joke.
ever playing Pudge.
Yeah. Ooh, Enchantress. I feel
Okay.
like she's really good this meta. She's kind of underrated. Her untouchables, it's just, I feel like any hard carry that tries to get near her, she kind of just like kites them and it's like, haha, you can't touch me.
Yeah, right now I'm really liking this Radiant Draft. Like the lockdown that Clockwork can provide with Battery Assault and his cogs. And then this Lifestealer is really going to have a good time feasting on Pudge.
Oh
And
yeah,
just like with all that health, he's just going to chew through them.
exactly.
And then, yeah, these heroes already have like pretty, I feel like, well, maybe not Pudge, but I feel like they have pretty slow attack animations.
Oh yeah.
So like
And with
Enchantress is going to
Enchantress.
screw that up even
Yeah,
more.
I agree. Yeah. And then Crystal Maiden probably being somewhere in the back lines, if Enchantress decides to Impetus, it's just like dead within 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now the only thing, okay, so I kind of have this love-hate relationship with Enchantress. Like I like the concept, except for the fact that I feel like Enchantress, the only thing I don't like about her is that I feel like she's easily countered by just with one single item. Like you buy, like if someone can get a Silver's Edge, she becomes completely irrelevant
Oh yeah.
because you just break her untouchables and you just burst her down and she's gone. And then
I
there's no
agree.
use having her on your team.
Yeah, she's kind of like really situational. Like she'll fit in perfectly if they can't get that item or, if she's in a certain place. So I feel like if they play her correctly, she could be really helpful and useful against all these slow attacking heroes. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the
And then this
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
I feel like he's just a classic. Like when you think of Dota, you think of Juggernaut and, he's just frustrating with his spin.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I think with the silencer, I mean, if he can time it correctly, Jug will kind of be useless if he can't Omni Slash.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. He's a pretty decent right clicker, so but he does, yeah, being able to get up on someone with Blade Fury and then
Right.
into an Omni Slash to secure 1 or 2 kills.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this silencer does positioning wise.
Right. Yeah, I
So
feel like the
Storm Spirit.
Dyers, yeah, it's a little bit mixed. I mean, they have like, the Pudge and Juggernaut that are kind of more targeted, and then we have the Sand King Crystal Maiden with their team fight ults. I don't know. I mean, I'm not quite sure where their plan might have been, but I mean, if they're planning on ganking early and then, team fighting, that kind of thing, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely see this Pudge roaming around and trying to cause some chaos in some of these lanes.
yeah,
Probably disrupt the Enchantress
jungling,
from her jungling.
right.
Uh,
I mean, unfortunately, this meta, I feel like roamers kind of get punished a lot more now because I don't think roamers really fit into, with all the map changes and with now the jungle spawning every minute and lack of shrine in the early game. I don't
mhm.
see roamers fitting in as much as they did in
Yeah,
7.05.
yeah, I agree. And then like Pudge doesn't exactly. So far they have at least a couple of decent like clear creep camp clears with Sand King with his caustic, and then Juggernaut can farm pretty fast. So he's going to be able
Right.
to soak up a lot of jungle. So I'm trying to figure out who do you think they want in this mid lane for this Dire team? Apparently they want a Shadow
There
Fiend.
it is, a Shadow Fiend. I mean, it makes sense on, banning the Storm as well on the Radiant side. That could have been really frustrating to have him on that side, on the Dire side. And same thing with the Lina with her huge burst damage.
Hmm.
All right, so up against a Shadow Fiend. Whew, let's see. I mean, they have their pretty heavy damage with their Life Stealer. I don't know
Trying to
who.
think.
Yeah, who would be a good matchup against this guy?
You could go Sniper. You you could try to go all in with like a Viper for a lane dominator, but you at the cost of,
Yeah, he'd
sacrificing your later
plateau.
game.
Exactly. He'd be good for early game, and then other than that,
I
bring
mean,
nothing.
could OD maybe?
I could see why they
Uh,
banned, or well, maybe Radiant took it away. I'm not sure, but TA, you know, ooh, maybe a Razor. I don't know. I feel like he's been
Ooh,
kind
a
of,
Razor would be good.
yeah, an up and coming, and he hasn't been
Yeah,
banned either.
Yeah, I think a Razor would be a pretty solid choice actually, because you drain the well, they went with the Mirana, but I think Razor could have been good draining the damage from the Juggernaut or the Shadow Fiend.
Right. Oh yeah, I agree.
But I don't know. We'll see. This I'm assuming this is going to be a mid Mirana, which
It
we
looks
don't
like
see
it.
too often anymore.
Yeah, I would think with the Mirana pick, Silencer would have gone mid, but I'm not sure. How Mirana? I guess I've seen Sumail play Mirana, of course, mid a little bit previously, but I don't know. Maybe the Sir Ulrich is the next Sumail. What do you think?
We'll see. It'd be nice to see a rising star in the .P ranks.
Oh yeah, I feel like maybe that'll get people into our in-houses a little bit more.
Hey, this is where Sumail, or the next person came from.
Oh yeah.
Come join and train in our. Oh my gosh, Tulak Hard has all of the particle effects.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe I should turn down my settings a little bit. I might be lagging. It looks like on towers, we got the Radiant side totally owning, or the Dire side, excuse me, totally owning.
They were just shy of hitting the 2,000 mark.
Oh my goodness.
Someone buy some Battle Pass levels right now.
Support.
Alrighty, so I'll introduce the Radiant and then hand it over to you to introduce the Dire. We have Gabe Gonzo on the Silencer, LN on the Lifestealer. We have D's on the Enchantress, Sir Ulrich on the Mirana, and SA51 on the Clockwork.
All right, and on the Dire side, starting off in the bottom lane, on the Pudge, we have Disturbed Jance. Next to him, with the Sand King, it's Top Gun on Betamax. Along with the Crystal Maiden, we have a Tulak Ard, excuse me. And up on top with the Juggernaut, we have Freddy Krooks. And then I think I missed one guy, didn't I?
Shadow Fiend.
Shadow
over here.
Fiend. Where is he at?
He's on the other rune, the other bounty rune for Dire.
Oh, there he is, Dire Wolf on Shadow Fiend. And he's got his pretty cool cosmetic with his red glowing arms.
Yeah, he looks so cool.
Oh,
I actually have I won the Shadow Fiend wall art from .P recently.
Yeah, Shadow Fiend is, yeah, he's pretty wicked. And when he walks, he kind of cracks the ground under him. He's pretty epic.
Mm-hmm. I like how when he walks, he scrapes the ground and leaves finger claw marks behind.
Yeah, yeah. He's pretty scary, I would say. All right, so let's look at these matchups. It looks like we're doing the, the normal 2-1-2 kind of lane.
Yeah, they definitely have this the Sand King bullying. Oh man, did they get he got a really good.
Oh, a ward, look at that. I'm sorry, I was looking at the ward downstairs. Where were you looking?
I was looking at it looked like Betamax got a really good block on the bot lane, but no, it's not too bad for them, I guess. SA getting spun on, but Freddy Krooks turns back after taking some tower hits. So far, not too much going on. Looks like D's jungling away and over here on the top lane. Let's see.
Yeah, that he is. This bottom lane looks like Silencer is going to be pretty annoying to deal with. He's going to be spamming out that arcane curse over and over, so he'll be pretty frustrating.
Direwolf almost went. He took an arrow to the back right underneath the tower and took all that creep aggro, but he had to use his salve pretty early.
Yeah, yeah. Sir Ulrich is doing pretty good, pushing that wave pretty far forward.
Yeah, I think he's really just trying to disrupt Direwolf's flow underneath this tower here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because Direwolf, he's only has one last hit. He's only sitting on 2 souls right now.
Oh, yeah. And Enchantress is actually just smoking up towards the top lane of the Dire side. Looks like she's going around Roche. She thinks she might be ganking, or trying to at least.
Yeah, I think they're looking to...
to grab out the Shadow Fiend. Oh yeah, she broke the smoke on the high ground. Oh, that impetus, it hurts.
Oh, he dodged the shockwave.
Oh, but that pounce.
And finishes him off with the Starfall,
Oh,
Starstorm.
yeah, that's
Pudge,
the.
though.
Is he down? Yeah, I think that's the danger definitely with having a really good enchantress. Like she kind of just grabs her creeps, gets her pets, runs up behind you, and then all of a sudden you're like, why am I running from an army?
Yeah, the Sturgeons almost went down there as well, trying to rot and take out some of those creeps.
Oh, we got
Looks
another
like we have
pause.
another dot pause coming out. This dot pause is brought to you by Sunkist. Enjoy a nice, cool, refreshing orange soda.
Oh my goodness. I think there gets a point listening to some podcasts, like the ones I listen to, they're always like, we are sponsored by Bombas Socks.
I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of that? I think only the smaller podcasts have it, but they're like, we love our Bombas Socks.
Have you ever listened to Stuff You Should Know?
I haven't. I heard it was good though.
It is really good, but I always hear about MeUndies.
MeUndies.
Yes.
Yeah, the personalized undies. All right, well, we have this Lifestealer who's doing actually really good on farm right now. He's at the top of the last hit and deny chart. It looks like he's doing pretty good up here.
He's having a pretty grand old time.
Or down here, I should say.
Meanwhile, Freddy Krug's and Essay exchanging hits. Freddy Krug spins on top of him, and a Frostbite will come out from Tulok.
Oh, and he's in the cogs. Yeah, it's probably not a good place to have a clockwork against a giant in the middle.
He's like, Freddy Krug's was like, I'm not trapped in here with me, or with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Exactly. Like, yeah, he can just definitely salve up, and he'll be good to go. And then we have Crystal Maiden up here pulling the waves.
Yeah, things are starting to push in Essay's favor. But with this pool...
Oh, we have a Pudge rotating mid, it looks like.
Might look to see if Sir Ulrich gets a little bit too aggressive and out of line. He only has level 1 meat hook, so I don't really know if he's really going to be able to do much.
It looks like he's actually going up top now. With Mirana's leap, I don't know if he'd be a good target to hook right away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Freddy Krug's is trying to get back on clockwork, it looks like, but with that extra armor from the tower.
Looks like Betamax down here just kind of sitting off in the trees, just soaking up XP.
Yeah, he's just trying to leech up what's there. I mean, it's pretty frustrating to go against that silencer when he's spamming up that arcane curse.
Mm-hmm. D's making another rotation mid, but...
It looks like Sir Ulrich got pushed back a little bit. He's got the wave behind his tower.
Yeah, I think he's sitting pretty fat and happy right now. He's got his bottle. Probably heading for Treads or Boots of Travel next, one of the two. Caught him with that last raise. Doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, and it looks like we kind of have just a standoff with Freddy Krug's and Clockwork just kind of going face to face. Probably not going to make the mistake again of getting himself trapped in those cogs.
Yeah. I think he's learned although he's getting spun on again, Freddy Krug's doing a lot of damage, but he pops the battery assault. And
this time he keeps him out instead of bringing him in.
He realizes they're trying to flank him, so he turns, but he gets frostbitten again.
Trying to juke him up through the trees. He has TP. Do you think he'll make it? Oh, that crit.
Good crit.
Yeah. Betamax on top is getting a little low, but looks like he'll just stand behind his Pudge. He'll be fine.
Yeah, and Direwolf, he's right back in this. He's already taken over the bin lane last hits. So he's starting to get back into his group.
Souls. Oh.
Oh, that got spotted for sure. Definitely. I feel like.
Yeah, he shared a right click with her just to tell her, hey, I saw that. Although she does have a Tormentor with her, and that Shockwave, I mean, basically, they might as well just make him a hero at this point, right?
Yeah. I've seen so many pros finish off people with the Tormentor.
That and the Golem stun, that's my favorite.
Just heave a boulder at your head.
I feel like it's the most realistic.
Yeah. Essay once again trying to go toe to toe. Freddy Krug spins on him, and
will they be?
He does it again.
Oh no! You don't want him in there with you in the cogs, tell you that.
Disturgence tries to hook him out, but unable to get the life stealer.
No.
Let's see. Do we have any? What are we working towards? How's item progressions doing?
We got Mirana still on her basic items right now. The Aquila and nothing in her quick buy quite yet.
Tulakard, they still haven't dewarded this. I don't know if they did see this. Direwolf is dancing, trying to get heals. Okay, they were able to clear out the area for him.
It looks like earlier Enchantress, she was scouting out with an Invis rune up towards the top Dire Shrine. She bumped into quite a few that were there.
Freddy Krug's up here on this top lane. Tried to go on SA with an Omni Slash, but ended up bouncing around on the creep wave and unable to finish him off. The SA escapes with his life, and now Freddy Krug is kind of, I mean, he's not
a little aggressive, being really close to
Yeah.
that tower.
Oh, we got a two-man smoke rotation here on the mid lane.
Yeah, looks like we have Crystal Maiden hiding up in the trees while Sir Ulrich thinks that everything's fine and dandy. Oh, but Crystal Maiden has been spotted by the silencer. Oh, Crystal Maiden just got it.
Oh, but the Burr Strike comes out and the raises and the hook and
the
everything.
the everything. Mine as well.
I was trying to think what else they could have thrown at him.
I mean, they did a good job spotting out that Crystal Maiden, but I think Mirana just went a little too far forward, even after seeing that Crystal Maiden. The Pudge was just waiting for her.
Mm-hmm. They were definitely ready for her, so...
Looks like we have a three-man going towards Lifestealer down here.
Yeah, he's had a pretty easy lane down. I mean, oh, wow. Holy cow, he's at 58
yeah.
before 10 minutes and 30 denies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they need to slow him down.
Radiant kind of scouted out this Shadow Fiend rotating bottom, though, with these excuse me, observer wards. So they pinged out the Shadow Fiend. Oh, we do have an Infest Bomb, though. It looks like it. With Sir Ulrich.
Yeah, he had already used the arrow, so they're just kind of waiting for Betamax. Oh, they brought detection.
Good job, detection.
Look at us go. Sub 3K. We carry detection, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, this mid lane tower is just getting taken by these creeps. Although it looks like he sent out he tries to
rocket flare.
Turn that a bit.
It looks like we got quite a few down in the bottom lane.
Oh, D's. That's a dead D's.
That is a dead D's. But we do have the global invis coming out. Looks like the Shadow Fiend is dropping pretty low.
Oh, yep, they're able to finish him off. Another Burrow Strike. These 2-3-man Burrow Strikes from Betamax are coming in really clutch, and Disturgence there to hook him out in time. Meanwhile,
Freddy that Omni Slash is trying to go out on the Lifestealer. One more hit. Oh, he salved up, and I don't know. Freddy Cruz keeps going here.
Oh, he took an arrow to the face right there.
Oh, but he was able to finish up after taking all the tower damage. And SA looks like he might be going down too.
Oh, the double, the double cogs electrocution kept him under tower just long enough to get finished off by that tower.
Oh man, I guess at least better than being stuck in the cogs with him.
Yeah, I think Juggernaut. Juggernaut. I think Juggernaut would have been better off going after Gabe, because he chased the Lifestealer pretty far down there, and he could have. I think he could have killed Gabe off and escaped with his life. Granted, I know their goal was to kind of stop this Lifestealer from being able to steamroll too hard and have too easy of a lane.
Looks like we have a Clockwork and Silencer.
That's a dead Direwolf.
Oh yeah. I mean, after picking up all those souls, I feel like he's losing. He only has 13 of them left. Yeah,
and he just pinged out that he knows that they have vision there on top of this Spire.
Oh yeah.
So
that hook shot, though, I gotta say, was pretty good. He just came in right when Silencer Let's see, how are we doing on last hits? So we still have Lifestealer up on the top right now. It's 68 last hits and 33 denies. I mean, he just had a basically free farm.
Yeah, and he's got an armlet on the way right now. 12-minute armlet. It's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
Armlet, phase boots, PMS. Yeah, he's pretty happy right now.
Yeah, and we still got the Shadow Fiend. He's only got his bottle and Aquila right now in his boots, so falling a little bit behind there, but he did pick up his plus 20 attack speed.
Yeah, he's looking to probably push down this mid-tier one and then start going into the jungle and clearing stacks. Hopefully these supports are stacking for him somewhere.
Yeah, we got this 3-man rotation though on Enchantress. Oh, she got pulled in by the hook and frostbitten. There she
and
goes.
Dismembered and Blade Fury and the whole thing.
Essay's TPing his way out of here, so I don't think Freddy Krueger saw him actually.
Yeah, he's searching for him, but bye-bye.
Yeah, he's gone.
Betamax throws down a sentry ward, but is unable to de-ward. And I think Gabe might know. I don't know.
Looks like we have
but at least they don't have vision, so.
Right.
I was thinking about this earlier, and like I like this Infest Bomb that they have, the hook shot in.
Oh yeah, and then just explode all over you.
D's trying to defend, but too hard. Attempting to harass him out. Silence coming out, probably against this mid lane.
And then having an Enchantress that was chasing down Jug up on top with her Impetus. He got him pretty low, but yeah, we had both globals come out, it looks like, from Mirana and the Silencer, but I didn't see any initiations happening, unless I was missing a...
Yeah,
Oh, there's that
at least they got him.
Yeah, but I don't know if they have the... Oh, there he goes. There's the last hook to save him.
Lifestealer, turn, fight for your life. Oh, on the freezing field, he's able to finish him off.
And we have the Burrow Strike. That Lifestealer is a dead stealer.
Yep, kept him from toggling his armlet and regenerating his health.
Right, yeah. That was really good positioning for the Crystal Maiden, I think, near that tower. I think the Radiant side was a little too far forward, knowing that a tower was right there.
Yeah, and they did a good job of kiting the Lifestealer. Lifestealer thought about going after Direwolf, but that was a really good hook by Disturgence, pulling him out of the fight, pulling him to safeties.
Yeah, it was a great defensive hook. And again, Betamax with his Burrow Strikes, they've been really good, 2 or 3 heroes at a time.
Mm-hmm. I think those have been some of these fight-deciding burrows.
I definitely agree, yeah, because that's what kept a Lifestealer from toggling or doing anything, actually, under that Crystal Maiden ult.
Mm-hmm. So far, I mean, it's pretty even, but some good fights coming out so far. Freddy Krueger's just farming up the enemy jungle. Needs to be careful, though. Might get spotted here. Nope, they just go their opposite directions.
Yeah, it looks like they didn't see each other passing through.
Looks like Gabe's hot on his trail, but always 2 steps behind.
I agree. I think we're going a little bit back to farming. I don't know if Freddy Krueger is in the best position to be farming here in the jungle. I mean, I guess no one's there, but...
Yeah. Would like to see a little bit more vision for them in there. Oh, Clockwork goes in, hook shots to Surgeons and throws down the cogs, and LN just cleans up the mess. But we have a CM decided to TP, but cancels it before heading in.
Yeah. Looking at the net worth here, it looks like these guys have been pretty close. I mean, only 2k difference on the Dire side. I know it's a little too early to be looking at that, but...
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more. Granted, Gabe is playing he's playing the 5 in this team, but I'd like to see him finish off his boots. But then again, he does have 6 stolen intelligence already, so he might be able to transition to kind of a semi-carry here shortly.
Here on the bottom, Freddy Krueger's better be careful. I think both Silencer and have spotted him out under that ward on the bottom lane.
Looks like he's able to back up, but
Yeah.
they're still pushing this mid lane. Direwolf takes another arrow.
Major pings coming out with the Starfall, but I feel like she could have kept going on that one. Not sure why she backed out.
Yeah, I think, I mean, if she definitely had help there, I think she would have kept going.
Oh, they had a smoke that instantly broke. They weren't even able to smoke up. It looks like Chris. There was an SA who was standing right next to them, again with the cogs.
Gosh, that's so infuriating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Able to hook back SA, but Mirana was ready to Moonlight Shadow and help her teammate out. Meanwhile, Freddy Cruz caught between LN and Gabe. He decides to throw out the Omni Slash, finishes off Gabe, and gets the lucky bounce, so he ends up on the opposite side.
Oh, very nice.
LN throws out an open wounds trying to go on him, but 2 heroes.
Yeah, it looks like
TP in
everyone has
instantly.
come down to here. We have 4 heroes down.
Yeah, I think they're ready to push this lane.
Meanwhile, we have a happy Enchantress up top. She's just pushing up the lane a little bit. You know, enjoying her time up there.
Yeah, I think they definitely need to utilize her and start putting pressure on these towers.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like I haven't seen her much in team fights at all.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, like this Dire team is just grouping up as 5 and pushing down towers.
Yeah. Oh, looks like Betamax actually found this. Found her up there. She might want to just jump away.
And there they go. Dire taking down this bottom tier 1. Are we going to have a team fight? We have an Infest Bomb coming out.
Oh, it looks like he found the Juggernaut, but missed hook shot. Again, with putting him inside the cogs with him. But it looks like this time with the Lifestealer in there.
Gabe, again, getting more intelligence, but getting caught in the freezing field, and he's going to get brought down by Direwolf, unfortunately.
Right.
Betamax up here in top lane has his Blink Dagger and is trying to put some pressure on this top lane.
Split pushing them out. Oh, we got a 3-man smoke, it looks like. From the Pudge, Crystal Maiden, and SF.
Ooh.
Moving towards mid. I think they might be looking towards this Mirana. Oh, but
Oh, they might catch the Lifestealer.
Oh, they might find him here. Smoke. There you go. He hooked him in. That was a really good hook, actually. But this Lifestealer is not even able to move.
Is he going to armlet toggle?
Oh.
Yep, armlet. Gets hooked again.
And that Crystal Maiden. Oh no, it was Direwolf that was able to get that last hit.
Yeah, I think his team was trying to respawn, but Gabe was already broken, or already dead. Throws out the last word on CM. Throws out the...
Oh, look at that Impetus doing so much damage on that Crystal Maiden.
Betamax sandstorming here.
Oh, with
and
the
another
jug.
Omni Slash. Oh my gosh, so much damage coming out from this Juggernaut.
Oh man, and we got 3 for 1 trade, it looks like, just for the Crystal Maiden. And again, we have this Enchantress. She's just sproinking herself away. Run! No, don't go for the bounty rune. Run away!
Nah, you got to get that efficiency. That GPM.
Yeah, she's pretty quick, so I mean, I feel like if you're... Oh, there's a 4-staff, though. You think she's going to get creep blocked? Oh, she creep blocked them, actually. And there she goes, juking through the trees. Looks like she might have made it out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, and there she goes,
Bird
CP.
strikes the wrong way.
Ah.
Nice guess, though.
That was a good...
Valiant effort.
I
Man,
agree.
she is so fast.
She is. I mean, when you're jumping versus running, I would think, right?
When you're sproinking versus running.
She's got 4 legs versus them 2.
Is that how Dota measures movement speed?
I think it does. And like the floating ones, they don't do very much because they have no legs at all.
That's a very interesting Dota theory. We'll have to bring that up to Sir Action Slacks.
Oh, but in the meantime, Crystal Maiden actually solo killing the Sproink Queen up top.
But gets taken down by an arrow to the back from Sir Ulrich. Meanwhile, the Star team is just running at this bot lane. Gabe's the only one down here to defend. And I don't know how much he's going to be able to do by himself. Freddy Krug's throwing his Manta illusions on and throwing out some last words. But Freddy Krug just really doesn't care.
Yeah, it looks like they just pulled that wave towards the back, so they don't have the creeps with them for this tower push quite yet. And we have someone TPing back to defend mid. Oh, we have Direwolf. Yeah,
Yeah, he's starting to really come back now. He's top of the net worth.
Oh yeah, he's head to head with his Juggernaut on his own team, so definitely good to have the top two being, of course, your carries. Yeah, it looks like right now the Radiant is just doing some cleanup, trying to push these lanes back out, get everyone out of near their base.
I wasn't sure if they were going for Roche there or not.
I thought they were too. I was going to say it, but I saw him walk by.
Wonder if they're going to... I was kind of hoping they were going to try to make a rotation off this ward over here by Roche, and they were going to try and gank the Lifestealer that was farming this jungle camp here, but they didn't, so maybe later. Got some good intel off of it.
Yeah, definitely agree.
And
just kind of
Direwolf. He's stuck himself in the trees.
Oh no! The creeps are trying to get to him too. They don't even know how he got back there. And now they're just attacking him. GG neutrals.
Safe. That's a safe farm spot. They'll never know.
Exactly. Now you just gotta get it. There you go. 4 staff out of there.
And he stacked the ancients in the process. So
I think he did that on purpose. Might be new meta. You gotta take notes.
4 staff gaming, folks. You saw it here first. Oh, SA coming in with the Infest Bomb hook shot.
Oh, with the blade mail.
Freddy Krug's popping the shrine to save Direwolf's life. Freddy Krug's able to finish off Gabe Gonzo. Lifestealer getting hooked back by the Sturgeons, but he might be able to just run away.
You have an Impetus coming to the back, but she can't get in range. Oh.
Lifestealer turning and open wounds Freddy Krug's after Freddy Krug's takes an arrow to the face, but the Sturgeons is there to pull him back.
The defensive hook. Looks like Deez could have, if he could have gotten in range, I think Impetus would have done some major damage because he was running away from her, but wasn't able to get quite in range. It looks like this Betamax, there's an Invis rune, and he's gone. Unless they have detection? No, no detection.
Don't believe so.
Dust? Anybody? Dust?
This isn't 4K, all right? We just entries occasionally.
We just have it once in a while, but it looks like they actually did land that arrow on Betamax. And they're throwing out some flares. There's the detection from the other team.
From his own team.
Yeah, but these guys are coming down hard on mid lane, trying to push in this tier 2.
Oh, D's getting hooked out by the Sturgeons once again. But pops the heals and is able to escape. But Freddy Krug's just tearing down this tower.
Yeah, that tower is gone. With a healing ward up, looks like everyone might be able to... Ooh, they were trying to get that hook on Gabe right now. 4 staff gaming.
I think this is one dead silencer.
Definitely agree. Ooh, and that was a very... Oh, they did actually end up catching Betamax there, but no one to follow up. But then Pettis.
Doing some good damage.
Come on, keep going.
Yeah,
she's
like,
a little outnumbered.
Like, this Enchantress had some good early game harass, but now in this mid game, she doesn't have that... Like, she has her Dragon Lance, but she just doesn't feel like she's really doing that much damage.
Right.
And this Dire team is starting to take off. I mean...
Yeah. I feel like if she showed up a little bit more towards mid game, she definitely could have been taking off these guys one by one. I mean, Impetus does so much. I mean, for the earlier game, without all these fatter heroes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Pudge is sitting at almost 2k health right now. Double bracer. Oh, he's going for an... Oh, I was about to say, yeah, he's going for an Atos. He just picked it up.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it looks like they're just pushing in these tier 3s, trying to get into their base.
So that's just going to be even more crowd control from this Dire team. He can Rod of Atos someone, hook, dismember.
I agree, yeah. I haven't seen any Epicenters, though, coming out of Betamax quite yet. I don't know if we've... he hasn't been able to get there.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen a single one yet.
Yeah. Oh, we have this Impetus trying to chase down the... Every time there's a silence...
Nice 3-man burrow strike.
Within the cogs, too. But it looks like... not going to do quite enough damage. Oh, and he
Ready?
still gets out alive. Now Crystal
Oh, they
Maiden,
saved his life.
but she looks like she'll be going down. Oh, we have a 5-man wipe.
And this might be a tier 3 if they decide to go for it. I don't.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do we have on buyback? We have buyback on 2 heroes, but I don't know if it's really worth. Your Enchantress is going to be up in 7 seconds.
Yeah, Enchantress can't do much though by herself. I feel like she can throw Impetus from far away, but again, not any damage if they just, run at her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looks like they'll get a tier 3. They might even get Rex here, because they did
Yeah,
that
there's
route.
that Atos.
Yeah, she's by herself. She couldn't even activate the Shrine quite yet. Yeah, they definitely got Rex this lane, I mean. Unless Clockwork and Lifestealer are planning on jumping in there.
Mm-hmm. There it goes again. Oh,
Jeez.
the counter.
Yeah, but
That was a good
bit.
answer.
I agree.
Oh, it's Direwolf.
Oh, and they did get his stun on him. And it looks like he went down too.
Stayed a little bit too long.
Yeah. Overstayed the welcome. Sorry about that, Direwolf. Look at all these wards, though, up in the mid lane.
Can't have your cake and eat it, too.
Definitely not. Yeah, it looks like they're backing up a bit, trying to do some damage control. I mean, at least it was only 1 lane at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this bot lane, it's pushed out pretty far. Mid lane could
still
be a little
pretty
pushed
equal.
out. Yeah. Let's see. How are we doing progress-wise on this Radiant team, item-wise? Okay, Marana is about to finish. Yeah, she just finished her ag, so that's going to be a nice
double circle. Yeah.
Yeah, nice little power spike for Lifestealer. Finishes Deso recently. Diffusal Blade on Freddy Cruz coming out. Now he turns and goes on the Jug. The Jug just decides to clean out the lane, I guess.
It looks like we have a 3-man rotation coming up, but that is 1 dead Lifestealer, it looks like. And again, with the 4-staff gaming.
The silence coming out from Gabe. Is it really going to be able to help?
I don't think that's enough.
just getting right-clicked.
Oh, yeah.
But they might get Direwolf here.
Just one more. There he goes.
Yeah, with that Ags, Ulrich is starting to do quite a bit of damage here. And that double Starfall, like you said, is just that really destroyed Direwolf there.
I agree. Yeah, they rotated. It looks like, though, they might catch out Sir Ulrich. They did that route of Atos and the hook in. She's quite dead.
Man, that is just crazy.
That was so fast.
You have all the time in the world. Like, you just rod someone, sidestep, hook, dead.
Yeah, exactly. And I bet you she was, like, probably not even fast enough to react, saying, "What just happened? Why am I dead?"
Yeah. Man, like that. I never thought of that as of that combo, especially since they reworked the recipe for
Rod of Atos.
For it. Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
mean, Pudge doesn't mind a couple bracers, some extra little bit of health there, easier build up towards the Atos.
Yep, looks like they smoked up. They're coming down lane now to see if we can catch anyone out. I feel like there's not much to catch out down here. The tower's already pushed in, lane of Rax. Oh, but they did find the silencer. But he's just gonna... Oh, he tried to reinitiate.
He tried to reinitiate and hook shot at his own teammate.
Yeah, the two of them haven't even broken smoke yet, so it looks like they probably backing out, going somewhere else.
They have a Moonlight. Looks like they're
roshing.
Are they contesting this?
They don't have any vision down there. I mean, looks like only Dire Obs and yeah, Roche is dropping pretty fast. Oh, Betamax did get hit though. He saw that coming.
He always takes this arrow to the face, man.
So we got Direwolf picking up the Aegis. Someone pick up that regen, please.
Betamax, apparently.
Yeah, after getting the hook to the arrow to the face.
I mean, I would need one after taking an arrow to the face.
Yeah, definitely think so. Yeah, these lanes are definitely coming in quite harder now on the Radiant side. We're getting pushed in, and looks like they're kind of confined to their base right now, especially because they don't have much vision at all on the map.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to see a little bit more. They already took the shrine up here. Dire already took this one shrine. Looks like they're moving to take this next one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just further limit their mobility on the map. Things are looking grim for this Radiant team.
Yeah,
14,000 gold lead.
that average net worth is definitely looking quite red with a 14k lead, and they're coming down mid, but I don't know if they know the Dire team is hiding in the jungle there. Silencer called out by that Omni Slash.
I don't know. Omni Slice has a pretty nice sound to it. It's like Kimbo Slice, but
I mean, that's what he does, right? He's like kind of slicing you, dicing you. We got a missed arrow going down mid, and a Clockwork putting in with the cogs again and the Blade Mail. This time he was successful with the Juggernaut stuck in there with him. We have now an Infest Bomb with the Mirana.
Leap in, Starfall, Infest Bomb. That's pretty
Double
rough.
Starfall too with her Ags.
Oof.
Oh, but it looks like he decided to go against that. Rod of Atos was thrown in. Oh, just dodged that hook with the behind the creep. Again with the 4-staff gaming, and looks like they're slowing him pretty hard here. Oh, but that Direwolf.
Direwolf just turning and just throwing out right clicks on the Sir Ulrich, but Sir Ulrich pops the Moonlight Shadow and they start backing off.
Looks like they'll catch him. Ooh.
Barely misses, but he gets open wounded.
Looks like I think they will catch him out. Oh, close defensive hook there, but they did pop the Aegis. I think they backed out.
So SA goes really deep in with this hook shot, but Betamax just burrow strikes out. He really doesn't care.
Yeah, definitely not a good hero to try to bring in with you in the cogs. He can just go right under them. Or I guess swim under them since he was like in the river kind of thing.
And Disturgence takes an arrow to the face, but gets Glimmer caped by his one and only lovely Crystal Maiden.
Oh, isn't she the best? Let's see, what is she working on right now? Where is she at? She's got her Glimmer cape up, and she's got her energy booster with the.
Looks like she's working on a Shiva's.
Ooh, yeah, that'll definitely be a good slow.
But I thought I saw Betamax working on one as well. Wait, hold on. What else does that build into? What else does Plate Mail build into? Oh, she's probably going for a Lotus Orb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. I always forget the build up to Lotus Orb.
Yeah, me too. I feel like I said, every patch the rules change. Alright, so they're finally trying to get down this bottom lane here. They were able to hook out the Enchantress, and she's gone.
Oh, another hook shot coming out from SA, but unable to hit anyone. Yeah. I didn't realize he had gotten an Ags. That's why he's hook shotting so fast.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now we have the Direwolf just slamming on this tower. That tower is gone, and ooh, Pudge was successful with the Silencer hook, and he's been silenced, that's for sure.
Oh, Tulak Ard with a great freezing field, and they have no way to stop him.
No, because she's Glimmer caped up, and oh, there was an Epi for a moment. No one around, but he did pop an Epi.
Another hook shot. And,
oh, definitely not a good place to be in.
No, Direwolf really does not care.
No, he's still going in for him just to get that last hit. He's like, I don't even care. This Impetus, though, just enough.
That Impetus, though. Right. I mean, they're doing a really good job of defending. But they are slowly losing buildings left and right.
Yeah, I feel like their reactions have been quite a little bit behind on, like maybe we should do this, and they've lost a tower already. I mean, they have the fight for it. It's just, getting them all together kind of thing. Going on the same target, too.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this Pudge is just Rod of Atos and hooking people out of position.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
it's like this silencer can't even sit on the sidelines and just throw out, glaives because he's
right.
getting killed instantly.
Exactly. Even same thing with this Enchantress. She can't even throw out Impetus from the back end because she's just getting pulled and killed.
Mm-hmm. But I wonder how much of that is maybe just being slightly out of position themselves and not sitting behind their
creeps or anything.
Yeah, behind their creeps or behind their tanky, frontliners.
Yeah, that might be it too. I think that Enchantress got pulled out because she was quite far up, and so I'm sure the Pudge just, has an eye out for anyone that's even just a little bit out of position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he doesn't even. I mean, this Shadow Fiend is just throwing out right clicks, taking down buildings and towers from afar, and so he doesn't need to frontline really. He doesn't need to be there to defend his carries. He's just sitting back and throwing out hooks really.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it looks like we have another Infest Bomb inside the Clockwork, but I don't think the Radiant can really leave their base at this point. They did smoke up, but I mean, I'm not sure what they're going to be hunting for or where. They did kind of separate. I mean, they don't have much vision anywhere really on the map.
Yeah, their one ward just got dewarded on that cliff.
I don't know if this is going to be a good scenario. They might break the smoke. Yep, popped on the Direwolf. But he has Shadow Blade. He does have an Infest Bomb. He did hookshot. Oh, 4-step
nice
gaming.
silence coming out. This Jug gets popped by Impetus and Lifestealer. The Dire team has to back up.
Yeah, it's definitely unexpected to look like from the Dire side. They didn't really see that the Radiant were coming in on that angle. I mean, they did see Direwolf, but they went straight for the Juggernaut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they know Direwolf would definitely be hard to take down. Crypts are coming in, though, up here on the base, so you got to start defending that.
Yeah, the Dire team's just content to kind of sit back, let Direwolf farm up, try to get his butterfly soon. Picking up that Talisman of Evasion first.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
Evasion gaming.
Yes, Evasion 4-staff gaming. That's what it is.
Mercy and Proud's favorite type of gaming.
Oh, we got some pings coming out from Brown.
I think he's telling them where to group up and get ready.
Yeah.
Although, okay, no, that was it. Never mind. That was a Sentry Ward sitting there.
Casual hook. Yeah, these guys are just camping in the jungle right now, and Radiant, unfortunately, can't leave their base even if they wanted to. I feel like all the waves are coming in. I mean, they are getting pushed out quite a bit. They're about at right where the river is. But this bottom lane looks like that's where they're grouping up for Dire.
Alrighty. Let's see if they can push and finish and take these bottom lane racks from them.
I mean, it looks like they're out of position for Radiant. They're kind of far from base, and these guys are coming in hot for their bottom lane. Going in for racks.
Yeah, I think they, as soon as they saw...
Rod of Atos again with that silencer.
SA comes in with the hook shot, but it's not going to be enough, and down goes D's, but not before Disturgence and Betamax both go down.
And that Juggernaut ult just doing some damage between the two heroes, but with her Ethereal Blade, again with the Impetus on the Juggernaut, looks like that's been his issue so far. And a hookshot with Shadow Fiend into the cogs, again with the Impetus, but looks like he'll just walk himself away. They do have vision here. One more Impetus. Oh, so close.
He dodges the hook. Is he going to be able to get out, though? Another hook shot's going to be coming out here soon.
4-staff gaming. I mean, the leap in by Sir Ulrich, but I think Direwolf's a little bit too fast. Oh, but unless Sprite Queen can get him. Oh, but she doesn't have detection.
Oh, and there's a nice little regen rune for him.
Of course. Just waiting for him. Scripted. Can someone say BAC?
Gaben. He's paying off. Gaben and Ice Frog.
I think maybe he is Ice Frog. Never know.
Ice Frog in our midst.
That's how we can get the DotP Inhouse is to explode. Personally,
Just advertise that we have Ice Frog in our games.
Definitely. Personally recommended by Ice Frog.
Probably.
All right, but I mean, Radiant was finally able to leave their base. They're going down this bottom lane here.
Trying to push out and take some objectives. I mean, this tier 1, this bot lane is still standing.
Yeah. Hopefully they can
Although
finally...
I think... go ahead.
I was just saying, hopefully they can finally do something. I mean, I feel they haven't been able to push out much of anything. All their tier 2s are still standing. And,
yeah.
They're literally just one lane away from mega creeps, so... I do have a lag. I'm treadmilling.
And someone like TP to the top lane and push while they knew 2 or 3 heroes were down here in this Radiant heroes were down here in this bot lane, trying to take down this tier 1. I think if they would have counter pushed in another lane, they could have taken maybe a rack or a tower in that mid lane.
I think I lost connection for a second, so I'm trying to reconnect to the lobby or to the game.
Oh, okay.
I got kicked off. Maybe
Rip
it was
GG.
Ice. Maybe he was Ice Frog.
And he kicked you for finding out a secret.
I think he knew. Or he knew I knew. Alright, we're back. Alright, so we have Dire again coming back towards the Radiant bottom.
Okay, Lotus Orb getting thrown on Freddy Kruegs. Freddy Kruegs going in, clearing out these waves. Do we have...
Trying to get this...
we don't have a glyph, so this is a dead Rax.
Yeah, they used the glyph earlier, I think, so that cooldown is quite long. Oh, he did get called into the cogs with a blade mail, but again, 4-staff burrow strike. None of that stuff can keep them in the cogs. Oh, but Rod of Atos on the Enchantress. And she's gone as well.
Another nice burst strike by Top Gun. Sir Ulrich getting taken down, but unable to land the hook.
Again with a defensive hook from Pudge coming out, and this Mirana, she's been brought down. Silencer, Rod of Atos. Man, this Rod of Atos has been doing work.
Yeah, but I think this is game. I see they're trying to valiantly defend to the end, but...
Yeah, hook shot right into the center of those heroes. I mean, at that point, it was just kind of YOLO.
Team wipe, and there's no buybacks.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is GG here for the rate. That net worth average is completely red at this point.
Yep. Well, valiant effort from this Radiant team, though. They kept giving it their all throughout this entire game. And they had some really good high ground defenses, I will say that.
Yeah, they did prolong it quite a bit. Did take a while, but definitely... Yeah, it was a great valiant effort, like you said, on the Radiant side. The Dire, though, this Rod of Atos, I feel like, was what really started turning the game in their favor.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't see any epicenters, unfortunately, but yeah, Dire victory overall.
Well, this has been TJ Sutton on the mic with, is it Gin Giraffe?
Yes, Gin Giraffe.
Okay, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name right. So this has been TJ and Gin Giraffe. We thank you for joining us for this .P in-house, and we will catch you guys next time. Have a good night.